coaches, welcome to our channel. Got a great session again for you today, and I want to thank you guys very much who have subscribed to the channel. This is awesome. Yeah, we got up to 1,000 subscribers so far, and that's really awesome. Thank you. And if you like this update, I'm giving an update on a session that I did, in which is a great session, nice, great, everybody loving it and watching it. But I got an update for it because it looks more realistic, and I want to show the movement is on high pressure defending. All right, so we have a great update, and probably you've seen with the most recent videos that I've done it for you here. But on that, you're gonna like it, you're gonna love this, and this is the final progression here, but you gotta go to a full field. What we do like this, I want to explain the way we do in small side like this is, first of all, for the sake of repetition. Second, you don't want to wear out your team, and they can perform better in a small setting like this. Small sided games is the best way to coach, especially tactics, because you gotta get the best of your players, the energy, the intensity, everything has to be there for a session like this. But we're going to start, as we always do, from simple to complex, and we're going to start right over here, 1v1. And the main point of the 1v1 here is we have a 10 yards wide by 30 yards long grid. We have this set of cone over here, this small goal. The objective for the blue attackers is to stop the ball or cross this small goal line over here in the end line, and the red defenders is to stop him from do it. And here I wanna show you guys on how to force the player inside to the center of the field instead of the touchline. And on the next one, we're gonna have forcing down the touchline, but now you want to force inside in the center of the field. And if the players if they are able to observe this 1v1 here, then we're going to build, because here is where we introduce the first principle of defense. Number one is immediate pressure on the ball. Number two, cover. Number three, balance. Number four, depth. Number five, vertical compactness. And number six, lateral compactness. All right, and we're gonna go through this here. I want to show you step by step over here, and in the next drills that we're going to show you, which is coming. But over here, I want to play it. I want to talk to you about it. The angle of approach of this player here. Okay, look, the angle of approach. Just by being here, I've said in other videos, he forces this guy inside just by his angle. Okay, so this guy cannot go over here because he wants to go this way because the goal is over here, but the farthest is inside. So you want to force him inside. All right. The coach serves the ball, and the blue player starts to move, and we see here's the first thing he does. Throws that ball. Second, now he's moving, trying to dribble inside, but he wants to go the other way, as you're going to be able to see on the next one. See, he's coming this way. He wants to go, okay, down the touch line. But the red, is perfect because it follows him. So you wanted the player following close, but maintaining the angle of approach. It's extremely important to maintain it, to keep it throughout. So if he moves a little bit back over here, see, the player now is able to go this way. So the attacker could go. So what I'm saying, he has to keep, the angle. He must keep his angle. Let me play it one more time. See the angle? See, he keeps it throughout. All right, let's go to the next one. Now the next one, we want to draw, force down the touch line, and the cones out on the other side. It is the same thing, but now the farthest for him to get to the cones would be going down the touch line, because the cones on the other side. Look at the line of approach, and I show you as we go. Look, see, he's being forced down the touch line. All right, let's go to the next here. Here, we're gonna have great repetition, but it's a little bit, I believe, later in the move. I want to give you this one here first. Okay, it is in the attacking third. The orange has the ball. They're going to start with the ball. The blue, they're going to press here in this area, and I want to show you step by step. And the main point of the orange team is to play to any of the blue player behind here. If the blue team wins the ball, they play to any of this green player behind the goals over here. See, it's 4 goals, 1, 2, 3, 4 goals. So it's 65 yards wide by 25 long. Again, small side. We want to, most amount of repetition that we can get without wearing out the athletes, the players. We don't want to take their energy. So that's why we do this. But first of all, for the sake of repetition, they can observe quicker, whatever you're trying to teach. And we're going to start with this one here. This one I vary a lot. I put a guy moving forward. These guys here, they don't budge because they focus over here, but they have this guy in view. They have this guy in view as well, and this one. So immediate pressure on the ball, cover. One thing you gotta focus is really to teach, okay? Once the ball is played from here to here, you gotta keep your eyes where this guy is going to go, because it's the most important part. If he doesn't know where he goes, space behind him is going to be available for the orange team to exploit. Your team, you gotta, I'm going to give you the coaching points later. It's the same coaching points, but I'm going to give you all in the big game, I think, in the end. And I want to check in a little bit. So this guy here, you need to, really tell him where he goes after the ball is played here, or even if the ball is played here. He needs to know where he goes. Let's go. Now, see, that's exactly where he goes. He balances. He keeps the balance. He keep this guy in view, but he's covering over here if this guy is gonna come this way here. See what's going on over here now? Look. This get to the ball, but immediate pressure. But this guy here, if you take him out, then it is a problem. So he came from here to here, and they read it who's first to the ball. Let's play that again. See, this guy is first to that ball because he's already here, because of the angle. Not this guy. He might be a little closer, but he's facing forward. He's facing this guy. So it's easy for this guy here to make the approach. Let's do it again. See this guy, see? So all he needs to do is go back, filling out space. He's marking space, and now he gives cover. All right? Let's go to the next. Turns a little bit. Next. Now he's going to play the ball there, and he's going to run. And look what this guy did. Balance. He didn't stay here. He came back. This guy do. Cover. Cover. He has this guy here in view. Next. See now? See? It's a chain reaction. So you gotta have your players moving like that in order to be effective. All right? Let's go now to the next. And here, again, small sided. We have 7v6. Okay? This goalkeeper here, he's a target for the orange. The orange score by playing into this goalkeeper on the ground or in the air. The blue, they score just in the goal here. Okay? And we're gonna play all. So you see, I want you to pay attention to these guys who are covering. See, now they came back. And these guys, they score. Now we're going to the other side. There we go. Okay, now let's go over here because I want to show you. See, this guy receives the ball. I want you to look at this guy, this guy. Okay, these are the forwards, and I want you pay attention to what they do as well. Look at the movement. See, he waits over here. They got pressure all over. Everybody's marked. There's no way that they can play forward. So they play sideways. They change the point of attack. Interception. Score again, right? Yep. And off we go. All right, let's play it again. Pressure. Score again. Play to the other side. Pressure. Look at the movement. Score again. And now we go to the big game. It's 11v9. You want to let the blue have, two extra players in the beginning of the session. On the beginning of the game there, you gotta have numbers up for the team who is defending. So they can, for like 5 minutes, and then you add 2 more players. 6 minutes, then you add 2 more oranges to the team. But now you want them to succeed in order, so they don't get out of shape, they don't get too stretched, and they can master, what you want to do, that is pressing, in high pressure defending. High pressure is not putting the bodies there. They need to press when they there. So it's got to have intensity. They need to be completely intense throughout and coordinated. Like I said, one of these guys here, you got to give them, the voice to call, step back or go forward, step up, step back. They got to be vocal. They got to understand what's going on over here. And I want to show you, see this side first, one by one. So play it back, pressure, cover, balance, forwards. Look what they do. They step up, they put pressure ahead of the ball. They don't need to come behind the line of the ball. They need to come to the line of the ball and compress toward it. But they press ahead of the ball. They eliminate the players that would be the players receiving the ball back. So they got to eliminate that pass back. That way, see, the approach here makes the play predictable. But this kind of approach over here also makes the play predictable. And this guy is trying to, just by being here, he prevents the ball from being played here. They cannot pass this ball here. They can, this guy can try to dribble here and pass this ball here, or maybe here as well, maybe. But see, I wanted to pay attention to because this is the detail of this session that is very important. See, now play the ball here, pressure on the ball, cover, balance. Look at the forwards, what they're doing. One more. Pressure on the ball. Look at this guy. Came back. Look at it again. So now the ball is played there. Now what these guys do, they recover, they retreat until they come to a position where, behind the ball, where they can cover, they can balance or establish depth to where the ball is. I want to talk about depth too. This guy is behind here. These are the defenders. Look at this guy. He pushes up because he's depth for the midfield. He represents depth to the midfield. So this guy is here. But this guy here is closer because the ball is in his area. You know what I'm saying? But here, how tight it is, the orange cannot do a thing here. Because it's so coordinated. Look, pressure, cover, balance. Look at the forwards. Look what they're doing. It's very important. If you coordinate your team to play like that, they'll be successful. But it is a chain reaction. You know what I mean? They have to move. See, the defense, they have to move accordingly. Do it again. See, an interception here. and score. And off we go. Now we start the other side. Pressure, cover, depth. Look what he did. Close. He doesn't need to mark man-to-man here. You just need to mark the whole area. That's it. And off we go. Look at the forwards, the defenders. Do it again. One more. See, the ball is passed over there. See what this guy did. Let's do it again. He goes to a cover. From a pressing, he goes to a covering position. And now the defenders adjust their position as well and balance, and the forwards doing what they're supposed to do. I mean, it's not difficult to train it. Look, pressure, cover, balance, depth. Forwards are doing what they're supposed to do. See? Pressure, cover, balance, depth. Forwards, look at the line of the ball. Let's play it all. And we're going to leave you with that. Lovely. Pressure, cover, interception, and we have a goal. To the other side, pressure, cover, cover, and that's it. Thank you very much. Now it's more realistic, and I hope you will enjoy it, and I hope you take advantage of this. May God bless you. May God protect you and your entire family. In Jesus' name, amen. And here are the coaching points. Observe the angle of approach of the first defender. Observe the speed of approach of the first defender. Observe the stance of the first defender. He must be balanced with his knees bent. Observe the second defender communication with the first defender. Observe the distance from the second defender to the first defender. Observe the angle of the covering of the second defender. Observe the communication of all defenders. And I leave with that.